Welcome to Positive Vibes. I am your host, Hunter Dixon, and today our topic with Winnie Lee Chu is the law of supply. Winnie Lee Chu is a law of attraction expert based in Vancouver, BC, Canada. She has been a student of law of attraction for over 20 years, and her specific focus is on how to raise one's vibration. She's here to help you explore the secrets of attracting more of what you want. Now, before Winnie Lee joins us, here's a reminder for our listeners. If you have questions or comments during the show, or at any time, visit us at facebook.com/positivevibesshow. Winnie Lee, welcome and thanks for joining us on Positive Vibes.
Hi, Hunter. Thank you. Thank you for joining me as well.
Let's talk about the law of supply.
Absolutely. It's a very interesting topic. Let's talk about in terms of, I'll give you a general definition of where I'm getting some of the material with. I've been studying a lot with the 11 laws with the Bob Proctor program, and I will provide a link in this audio of how, or at the end, how you could get more access to it. What he talked about in here was the secret of the law lies in one's consciousness. A man's life consists not in the abundance of things he possesses, but in the consciousness of that which he has. Man possesses the whole world and all is well, yet is only able to enjoy what his consciousness permits him to discern.
Wow, so it's what is in your consciousness, so it sounds like what you're thinking about.
That's right.
And can you give us a personal example of where your thoughts were when abundance occurred for you?
I have a great example. I keep going back to my car because it's just so easy to talk about, and also to share the different experience that happened along the way, how I end up driving it today. And this is an excellent example of where the supply is greater than the demand for me at that time. And the demand is determined by man's own thinking, which is my own thinking. It's kind of funny, but that's the way how it happened. So, for example, let's take the BMW I'm driving as an example. When the car was first bought 2 years ago, my brother drove it home because he wanted to use my car to move things around as I was driving a bigger car like an SUV. He gave me the key to the BMW for the day because he needed my car. But I didn't really dare to drive it, even though I was excited about it. So my consciousness and abundance level at that time was set to lower, at least lower than for me to put in the key to that car and just take it the first spin. So if you look at it now, fast forward 2 years later, and I'm really applying all these 11 laws and working with different level of abundance and consciousness, that's the car I drive today.
So when you drive that car today, what is your mental thoughts?
I'm really appreciating it right now. I'm just so loving it. It just, I never really realized it until I really took it down on the highway, how much confidence that car really gives me. And also, the difference when I was driving a 10-year-old car, that car is in the highway, I sometimes tend to avoid it because it was just wobbling, and I didn't really realize it was because of my my own car and not because I wasn't driving. It doesn't have to be necessarily a BMW, but it actually helped me increase my overall confidence of allowing myself to be open up and into that abundance and really be able to have more demonstration in my life and living it.
Yes. Yeah. So, let's break this down. There seems to be something about a mental force in there.
Yeah, definitely. If mental force become too weakening, in things that we do, then we might even repel what little good thing that are trying to reach us. So let's say if we want to charge a magnet with electric energy to build up its power of magnetism, so that our mind can be charged with the mental energy that builds up a power of attraction. So for me, if, in my case, I wasn't even up to speed with that level of attraction, even though some of the good might come to me, but I would naturally just repel it. And if I'm living that way, then I can't reach that level, even though I might study or do a whole bunch of other things trying to reach that level of abundance, whether money, relationship, or health. I might not be able to get there because I'm blocking my own path, my own consciousness. And really, like what I'm seeing over and over again from keep immersing myself really a lot into these 11 laws. It's like, it should be natural. It should be like the nature. Like, when the tree grows in the nature, they just grow. They just go up, right? We don't do too much to it. And that's what it should be, is that if we allow the law to take its place and we don't destroy anything. And, magical thing does happen. Like, I'm proving it over and over again right now in my life.
You absolutely are. So can you give us a comment about yourself and not interfering like the trees? You just let it be and let it grow. How easy do you find that to do?
It's so much easier. Like, I'm in tune with everything when I allow things to happen. And it just flow. It's like whatever happened to me this weekend. It's like one event after another. I'm just hopping to one event after another, and it just flow. And then there's so much demonstration of it in my life right now, of how things are structured and happening, if I really allow for it. But if I try to tamper with it and play with it, and I really want certain things to happen, but it's not happening, but force myself to, okay, how can I make it better, and how can I, allow, trying to get somebody else to change your mind, that won't work. Right away, I'm back to that negative energy, that negative flow, and I'm tired, and I won't be able to bring out the best in me, and I won't be happy to begin with.
Good point. Good point. Well, Winnie, as always, it has been a pleasure talking with you today. What final words do you have for our listeners?
It's a really good quote that I learned from one of my friends, actually. It was perfect that we connected last night. And what she shared with me is, when we stop chasing the wrong thing, we give the right thing a chance to catch us.
Well, may all the right things catch you.
Thank you, Hunter. And thanks to you.
Thank you. As always, it has been a pleasure talking with you today. Thank you so much. And thanks to our listeners for joining us on Positive Vibes. You can follow us at facebook.com/Positive Vibes Show. And just a reminder that if you've enjoyed the show today, please share us with your friends on Facebook and on Twitter. Thanks for listening, and we hope you will begin keeping a record of the amazing law of supply that is coming to you. I'll be right back.
Thanks for listening. To learn more about the law of attraction and to get access to all exclusive resources and interviews, visit www.winnieleechew.com. That's www.winnieleechus.com.
There's something in the pond, but I'm not sure what it is.